Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we're going to be doing a bit of a beginner's or starter's guide for Final Fantasy 15. So Final Fantasy 15 is a lot different from the other Final Fantasies, especially the classics, and I know a lot of people are thinking to pick it up, or even people that are new to the game and just want to know kind of what it's about before picking it up. So today we're going to go over some of the basics. I'm not necessarily going to do any quests or stuff like that. I may do some as we go, we'll see. But so anything I can explain, I will, basically. So anyway, we are here at Hammerhead Garage, which is where we're getting our car fixed by Cindy over here. She will give us the map to this place. I think we should go through the menu slowly anyway. So at the start, the first option, we've got the map. Pretty simple, nothing really much to say. Second option, we can select what quest we're doing. We don't have any quest active at the moment, but we'll get to that in a second. Here we can modify each character. One by one, we can select their weapon. Well, Noctis can select 4 weapons. I'll get to the other ones in a second. Here we can have a accessory. We don't have any at the moment. We'll be getting one of those real soon. And here we can select which outfit we want on. So we got a few. Anyway, for the other characters, since we don't control them, they are a bit more simple. Here the first option we got is we can select which skill we want equipped with them. Depending on what weapon they've got, they will unlock other ones. But I'll get to that a bit later on. Here we can select their primary weapon, and here we can select their secondary weapon. So depending on what character it is, for instance, Gladio over here can use a greatsword as primary weapon, and as secondary he can use shields. And yeah, each character can have an accessory, and we can also change clothes. And yeah, same for everybody. I'm not going to go through anything unnecessary. Each character has their own unique style of combat. And yeah, we can equip accessories, secondary weapons, and skills to each one of them. Next, we have the leveling up skill tree, I guess you could say. Now, this is very similar to Final Fantasy 13. But on Final Fantasy 13, they didn't really all share a skill tree. On this Final Fantasy, some things can affect one character and other things can affect more than one character. Just seeing if there is... Okay, this one for instance affects Gladio on its own. This one, but there are... I'm going to see if I can find one that affects various characters. Okay, this one for instance affects all 4 of them. And yeah, some of them affect 2, some affect 3, whatever. But yeah, you have to earn AP to level them up, which we'll talk about in a second. So next, each character specializes in a kind of hobby, I guess you could say. So Noctis is fishing, Gladius survival, cooking, and photos. So while you do these activities, they will level up and gain more things. But there's kind of secondary stuff, but you know, it's very interesting. We'll see a bit about that later, I think. What else? Okay, so this is how we create magic, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. And yeah, okay. So let's get let's see what we can find. Okay, this is a shop. I'm pretty sure any Final Fantasy or even role-played game knows what this is. Final Fantasy, you can buy and sell potions, hyper potions, super potions, blah blah blah, Phoenix Down, and antidotes for venom and stuff like that. We don't have any money on this at the moment, but we will come back and buy some things a bit later on. What else? Okay, so over here we have a restaurant, and this is a primary quest. When this exclamation, the red one, comes up, that means we've got a primary quest. And as you can see, we can go over there to get try and get our car back, talk to Cindy or whatever, and that would be the primary quest. If we come in here, which is a diner... Mate, just go through the door. Okay, thank you. So, in all diners, we get 3 options. We can speak, and this will give us some points of interest around the area. like places we can set up camp, chocobos, items, and yeah, just stuff in general. Not all of them though. This does not show all of them. Maybe we have to go to a different diner to show some other ones, but yeah. We can see tents, treasures, and all kinds of things. We've got the meal, obviously, which can heal HP and all that. Each one's got their price. Different diners have got different meals. Some are cheaper, some are more expensive. And the last option, the most interesting one, we can go on hunts. So these are kind of wanted enemies in the area. Sarban, for instance, the flan only appears at night, and it shows their level of difficulty. Obviously, we're going to go and activate this one anyway. And I believe we're just going to go and activate the other one. Oops. I'm going to go and activate the other one now we're here anyway as well, and see if we can get ourselves some money. Right, so like I said before, if we go to here, we can see what quests we've got. So we've got the red one, which is the primary quest, and the yellow one, which is the hunting quest. So we can only see one at a time on the map. So if we wanted to, for instance, the primary quest we put on the map, we'd just do this. But we wanted to go and do the hunt first, which is all the way over there. Okay, so I thought we could have both activated at once, but that's not the case. But we're going to go and do this one anyway. Though, yeah, whatever. Okay, just to not confuse it, because I think if we did happen to do the primary quest, it would lead us in this direction. But just to not get confused, we're going to go and hunt this enemy down to get our bounty and get some money. So yeah, okay, there's a battle, that's good. So, battle, R1, lock on, L1's to kind of tell everybody who to target, triangle is to shift, like teleport to them. Also these blue markers around, these will only appear while we're in combat, but we can hold triangle down and it will also teleport us there. And yeah, well, I was going to show you something, but the battle's ended, so never mind. We'll get to that. We'll have plenty of battles, so we can run around. D-pad to change weapons. We can obviously change that in the menu like we showed you before. Let's go and kill this enemy. You can jump. I mean, there's a fair load of places you can only get to by jumping, though it's a bit weird on a Final Fantasy game, to be honest. Never really seen that, but still. Adds some more depth to the exploring, I guess. Okay, you see. Okay, let's see if we can do what I showed. So if we go to one of these and lock on, the furthest away you are. Oh god, come on, dude. Obviously, each time you teleport, it uses MP up, so just be careful of that. Okay, so it looks like the enemies haven't actually aggro. We haven't actually disturbed the enemies. Okay, there we go. That's why it wasn't letting me. Right, so the further away the enemy, for instance, that one, we want to do this, and the further away the enemy, the more bonus we'll get on the next few attacks. So, like, I'm not sure if you've seen it there, but we would have got we got 2 or times 2 bonus damage. So these enemies are pretty tough. They are level 5, and we haven't really leveled up at all at the moment. Right, so as you can see, the L1 bar is fill, and we're going to use that. So we press L1, target this one, and this is where we can use our companion skills. So for instance, we want to use Promptos, he will do it, whatever one we had equipped did. And if we press circle at the right time, we can kind of combo with him. We take his gun or whatever for a second and combo with him. We can do that with all characters, and like I said, you can equip different ones depending on what weapons they've got. So you can do some pretty cool stuff. So we're just spamming circle at the moment, to be honest. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Squares to dodge, obviously. As you can see there, sometimes we can just do random combos with our mates if we're beside him. Let's try somebody else. Let's try Gladios. So once again, if we press circle, we take his weapon and do a bit of a combo, and that's pretty nice damage actually. Alright, so we're just dodging around. It's a bit weird at the start, to be honest. It's a bit, I don't know, like stuff like the teammates attacking at the same time is kind of a bit random at the start, but it's really, really cool and frenetic. I mean, I know a lot of people that like the classic Final Fantasy ain't really gonna like this at all, but you know, give it a chance. Like at the start it seems really, really weird, but once you get used to it, it's pretty decent, I'd say, at least in my opinion. You see square keeps coming up. It's kind of to mainly warn us that we should probably dodge, but if you do it at the exact same or exact right time, you will be able to perform a parry. I'm not sure. See, nope. I'm gonna try and get it right. See if we can get a parry. Keep dodging. It's fair enough. I mean, it's probably a good thing to try and dodge anyway instead of parrying, because at least that means you can get away. Okay, there we got a parry. We pressed at the right time. We parry. We countered attack. But like I said, it's probably not recommended if you're new at it, because it's actually not exactly the easiest game to parry on. And you know, I'm still pretty new at the game, so my combat skills ain't great, as you can see. Right, so we're actually out of MP. We've been dashing around too much. But what Ignis' skill does is it kind of gives us points that we can dash around to without using MP. So we just, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. So we just spam circle, and you know, okay, we got a parry off there. We couldn't get the second one. Obviously, also, if you hold square down, it'll kind of automatically dodge. Like, it's probably the best thing you can do, but it does use MP, like use magical points. So it's probably sometimes not worth using. It's like trying to manually dodge. Right, just one left finally. Holy crap, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. We got some XP, but on this game we don't like get it straight away. Like, we can't actually level up with that. It's like we kind of banked it, but we haven't got it. I'll explain that in a second, okay? But yeah, basically at this point, that XP as if it wasn't, it didn't exist, because we've got to bank it up, and to do that, we have to go and sleep somewhere. Picking up these treasures as we go. There we go. How much money are we gonna get for this? 980. Okay, not bad. I'm going to activate the other one. And I believe this one's actually, like, this the easier one, right? I think this one's like level 2, whereas the other one was like level 5. And it wasn't exactly the most pleasant combat. Anyway, let's go and see if we can level up. So, like I said, the bank XP, we need to go and sleep somewhere. So we can rent this caravan for 300 gil, and you know, may as well do that. Also, like, your fishing and photos and all that won't level up unless you do this. So pretty much you need to rest and camp on this game. It also gives you certain passive buffs as well, which is pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and skip this. Alright, so now we will bank in XP and 10 AP. And yeah, Prompto leveled his photos up, and we got a bit of skill for survival. And every time you rest, you can see the photos Prompto takes, like, it's just randomly, and you know, they get better the more he levels up. So you can save them if you want. You can save any of them, but let's move on. Right, so we got some AP. So we can spend it. And yeah, that's pretty much how you get your character stronger and level up in this game. You fight, you do missions, you get the XP, you have to bank it in, and with the AP you can level up the skill tree. And like you said, they kind of share the skill trees to a certain degree, so you could need to kind of be careful of who gets these skills, because like maybe one of them get left behind with no skills at all. But yeah, this is the other mob hunt we just activated in the diner. This one should be a lot easier than the last one. Hopefully I won't fuck up as bad. We should probably still brought some potions, but still. Alright, let's get a bit closer. Let's go. Yeah, these are like so much easier. You don't really go shit. These are just like the basic enemies. So what I'm doing really now is just spamming circle, and when one of them dies, the other one will die. They do hit me every now and then. But technically, I can just dodge if I want. But in a combo, you know, they get destroyed, and plus they get crushed quite easily as well. This enemy. Thanks for that, mate. You actually hit me quite bad. There we go. That was a lot easier. So we got a tiny bit of XP for that, and yeah, let's go and get our reward and see if we can get on with the main quest. There's a few more things I want to show you before ending the video, so because like I said, this video has nothing to do with a walkthrough. I'm not going to show you any cool secrets or anything like that, or how to do a quest or where to go. It's just a small video, maybe just for the people that don't know if they should pick it up or not, or hasn't really seen what the gameplay's like, or what the combat system's like, or what the game's about. Maybe, I don't know, just maybe so you can make up your mind if you want to buy it or not. Okay, thanks for that. Right, so as we've completed the mob hunt, the main quest automatically gets put up as the quest we want to do. Before doing that, we're actually going to come in here and buy some potions just in case, because we do have to battle a bit now. There we go, that should do. Obviously in every single diner you get a different mob hunt, so there's plenty of side quests to do. Anyway, let's go and talk to Cindy, because she has our car repaired, but we can't get it yet. We have to do something first. We have to go and kill a few monsters or enemies. But also doing this, I'm actually going to show you where a bit of an optional cool sword is. So all that means is the primary quest has been updated. I might as well show you that now, actually. I forgot about this. So we got some AP for that, and also we got an accessory. So, oh, and a bit of money. Quite a bit of money, actually. Right, so this shop over here, as you can probably see, is a weapon shop. So down the bottom, whoever's moving their hands as if they're really happy and joyful means that they can use it. Sometimes, well, obviously Noctis can use pretty much everything, but okay. So this sword, I'm gonna buy one. We're gonna buy. Let's buy one of these. I don't. We just bought two of those. Accidentally, great. Okay. And let's give everybody their weapon. So we're not gonna change this. We're gonna change. No, I'm actually gonna put it on the bottom. I'll show you about the magic in a minute. Okay, so this accessory gives us 50 health, which is pretty good. And yeah, let's just put these weapons on because they are better. And the weapons do give you HP too. We don't have any more accessories. Yeah, we bought 2. Great. Okay, so everybody's just got a better weapon now. Right, all we have to do now is just kill a few load of enemies. I'll probably cut most of this because it's just boring. I already explained. We've already seen the combat system. We'll kill these, I guess. These are like level 1. Because really, this is probably what you're meant to do at the start, is kill these. That's the first primary quest. But we did the mob hunts first, so. There we go. Right, anyway, we just finished that part of the quest. We actually got quite a bit of XP gathered up, so it'd be good to camp, but we'll be doing that in a second. As you can see, the weather changes a bit randomly, like, and this guy's talking to me a bit random. Yeah, you get random dialogue, and, you know, sometimes you've got to answer, and depending on what you answer, well, you know, it changes stuff. But, yeah, as I was saying, the weather changes really randomly. It looks really good. I mean, apart from day and night, obviously. But now there's a sandstorm. Last time I did this, there was not a sandstorm here at all. And yeah, it looks pretty good. But anyway, before heading that way, we're actually going to come over here because there's 2 things, or 3 things actually. So the first thing is there are places that's actually on top of this rock, I believe. I'm not sure we can get up there. Actually, it could be around here. Okay, yeah. First thing is this over here. This is mining. Well, it's not mining exactly, but on the map it kind of like a pickaxe. And this is like silver and stuff like that to customize the car. And yeah, there's obviously a lot of different things we can pickaxe or mine. Right, over here, there's actually 2 types of enemies in this battle. You know, I'm gonna kill the ground ones first. I think the flying ones come after we kill the ground ones. Right, so I just run out of MP, so as you can see I've run out of MP and I can't really dash anymore because that uses MP. Right, so now there's some flying ones. So what I'm going to do, what's a good idea is, remember that gun we took off of Prompto? It's probably a good idea to go ahead and equip that to ourselves. Wow, or the spare one we brought, which is even better, so yeah, it's kind of a good thing we did that. Obviously, if you do have MP, for instance, like now, then we can just shift to them and, you know, knock them down. But I'm just saying, like, it's easier not to use too much MP because shifting, spamming it, actually does use quite a lot of MP. As you can see, I'll just run out again. But yeah, it's a good idea to have the gun. Though, as you can see, it don't always hit. Notice his aim isn't exactly that brilliant with the gun. But at least that way we don't have to use MP up all the time. Obviously it doesn't do half as much damage, but it's a good idea to have one just for certain types of enemies like these. Got loads of XP at the moment. Right, the reason we came this way was actually for this item just here, which is a great sword with fire properties. And you know, obviously we can give it to Gladio, but we're going to go ahead and equip it to ourselves instead of the other great sword. It looks really cool. No. What have I done? I've put the wrong thing. You can see, I think it's this one. It's got 27% fire damage. There you go. It looks really, really good. And every time you hit an enemy, it obviously does fire damage. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, I believe now what we've got to do is go ahead and camp. Obviously, this kind of part of the quest to camp now, but if not, you can just follow any smoke trail and you can camp at all of them. So it's not exactly night time, so it doesn't really make too much sense, but we do want to go anyway to stack in or cash in XP. Also at camps you can train with one of your companions just for a bit of a friendly battle, but we're not going to do that at the moment. We are going to go ahead and set up camp. And yeah, depending on Ignis' cooking level, he will dish us some nice things up. Well, then this toast. But yeah, you know, you get variety, and then the more he learns by leveling up his cooking skill, then you have a bit more variety. And you know, each one gives you certain passive buffs for like a certain time, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, so we got a whole load of AP, a load of XP, leveling up, and you can see cooking level nearly level 2. Haven't been fishing, but you know, I don't think I'm going to waste time explaining what fishing is. It's pretty simple, really. Just go to any bed of water. Well, it's not any bed of water, but you know, just like a pier or something. It's even got like the fishing symbol on the mini map, and yeah, it's like 2 buttons. So yeah, right. So yeah, we updated our primary quest. We're going to do that in a second because we actually get the car back. But around most campsites, as you see on the map, there is 3 elements. And this is actually for crafting spells. So we're going to go ahead and extract all this. It's lightning. Some frost over here. Normally they're like right beside each other. Like if you find one, chances are you're going to find all 3 of them. Fairly close. Right, there we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to craft some spells. So at the moment we can only have 2 spells. We've got this one default, which is just pure fire. So this one, we can choose how much charges we want to put in from each one. So we can make some really weird stuff. Like this is just random now. But you know, depending on how much charges, then it'll change. Like this one's mainly fire, but it'll have a tiny bit of each. This is just random, and also we can add some ingredients. And yeah, sometimes it's just really interesting to see what comes out. So yeah, we got a level 52 spell there. And obviously you equipped that just as if it was a weapon. Yeah. And that's pretty simple, really. We only get, like this one for instance, we only get 3 uses of it. Like you can cast spells that use MP, and you know, it's like you get more uses, not just 3. But this one's like, it seems like I've done a pretty powerful one, and you can only use it 3 times. Anyway, we've got to go back to Hammerhead now to go pick the car up. Right, so actually I forgot about this. I thought it was going straight back to Hammerhead, but that's not the case. But this actually gives us an opportunity to try out Ultra Magic Mega thingy out we just created. Come on guys, let me at him. I've got this bloody great magic. Or you could just do that, I guess. Right. Pre 2,000. That's actually quite a lot, believe it or not. We do have, it's got like a pretty big cooldown timer on it. But still, I mean, like 2,000 is quite a lot for one here. I mean, look, we're just bashing him and we're not doing that much by like nowhere near. I'm not sure. Sometimes, like maybe the next one's not even going to be fire. Sometimes it's, oh, we actually burn him by that shit. So I'll use it again. Oh, I want to use it again because I'm not sure. Maybe with this magic it will be fire again, but it's not like always fire. Like some, I mean, like some spells you can create. Like sometimes it will like do lightning, then the next time you use it will do fire. Really random shit. Now we definitely have to go back and get the car. And yeah, I'll show you some really basic stuff with the car. There's not much about it, and then and then that'll be it. Right, anyway, as I was saying, now we've got the car, we can come here and customize it. So, like, there's not too many things we can customize. We can change the color, change the color of the interior, change the color of the rims, decals and stuff like that. You know, and I mean, there's not tiny amounts, but you know, there's a few things we can customize, which isn't bad. This time it's free. You kind of meant to buy the decals and with the mining material and stuff like that. But yeah, you can customize cars. Basically, what I'm trying to say, but not anything too major. But who wants to change it too much anyway? Look at it, it's beautiful. Anyway, for driving, we can set it automatic, so we can tell somebody to drive for us, or we can go and drive ourselves. So, you know, the driving system is not exactly like a normal car game. Like, you can't really come off the road. Like, really, it's just R2, and then just, you don't even have to turn. It'll take the corners automatically if you don't turn. So it's really pretty impossible to come off the road. You can brake and screw everybody over if you want. You can press square to do a U-turn. It'll kind of do it automatically. You can press left and right on the D-pad to change the track. You can listen to some of the classic Final Fantasies and stuff like that. And yeah, really, you can change the views a bit and enjoy it. So yeah, guys, you press circle and you can park up pretty much anywhere. If you press it like I just did, as soon as you see a P, then it will park in a specific kind of location, a proper parking spot, I guess. Even though this one's just to refill. Which, yeah, you just go up to the gas machine and yeah, you can put some fuel in it, because you do actually use fuel. And yeah, it's really not much to say. I mean, there's a load of complex things that maybe we'll talk about, but yeah, this is a video about just the basics and the beginner's guide, just for anybody thinking to pick it up or not, or wanted to know a bit about the game. So yeah, that's what this video was supposed to be about. Hopefully it did help you. And you know, if that is the case, please go like and subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel more directly on Patreon, which is much appreciated. We'll see you next time, guys.